everyone. Bryan Cermak here with another episode of Lifelong Lessons. Today I'd like to talk to you about the anatomy of a lawsuit. How do you start a lawsuit, and how do you get it to a jury until you finally get a jury verdict? Now, lawsuits don't happen quickly. You just don't go to court, file a lawsuit, and get a verdict within a week or two. It just doesn't happen that way. Courts are very busy, and sometimes lawsuits can take years before they are resolved. But they all have common characteristics. Now, in a civil lawsuit, it starts with the filing by the plaintiff of a complaint. The plaintiff is the party that is suing, and the document that starts the process is the complaint. And the complaint sets forth what you're suing about and why you're suing, and you tell the world, basically, in the complaint, what you want to have happen. After the complaint is filed, you serve the complaint on a defendant, whoever you're suing, and they have a certain period of time to answer the complaint. If they're personally served in Michigan, they have 21 days to answer, and if they are served via certified mail, they have 28 days to answer. But they officially respond paragraph by paragraph to everything the plaintiff set forth in the complaint. So now that the battleground has been set, the next thing that happens is what's called initial disclosures. This is like playing liar's poker, where you show all your cards. Well, the plaintiff has to file initial disclosures saying who are his witnesses and what evidence does he have. And then 15 days later, the defendant has to file its initial disclosures. In other words, who are his witnesses and why is he defending the case? Then you've got a very long period that's called discovery. And discovery is where each party gets to delve in and investigate and kind of explore the case further. And discovery can take the form of written discovery, which is called first interrogatories, where you ask questions to the other side that have to be signed and answered under oath. There can be requests to produce documents and things. It could be involved, for example, independent medical examinations to see how injured an injured party really is after the fact. It could be to produce a car that was involved in an accident so it can be examined. It could be books and records of a case. It could be medical records. It could be requests to admit, where you ask the other side, admit something so I don't have to conduct discovery. But this discovery takes a long time. By that time, all the parties know what's going on, and usually there's either a case evaluation or mediation where the parties try to attempt and get rid of the case without going to trial. But if all else fails, the court will schedule the case for a trial, and you'll go in front of a jury of your peers, and they'll make the determination of whether the plaintiff who filed the complaint or the defendant who filed the answer wins. That's what happens during 2 years of a lawsuit. Some take longer, some take shorter, but they all follow that same basic structure. Remember, so long as you have a thirst for knowledge, you'll never cease to grow. Until next time, have a great day.